This video is sponsored by PokedownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your deck, or just to get the latest booster packs in town like Chilling Ring, for example. You can use the coupon code ZapDosTCG for 5% off your complete order. How fantastic is that? Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're going to be able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and they even have old school cards for the collectors out there. Last but not least, this video is also sponsored by yourplaymat.com. This is a website where you're going to be able to create your own unique custom playmat. Use the coupon code ZapDosTCG10YP for 10% off your complete order, or just click the link in the description below to create your own fantastic playmat for the new season. Anyhow, thanks for sticking around with the commercials. I'll see you guys in a bit, so see you then. What's up YouTube, it's ZapDosTCG here, and welcome back to another TCG Deck Profile video on my channel. Today we're going to be checking out Leafeon VMAX. If you are hyped for this video, be sure to let me know by destroying the hell out of the like button. It helps out in many ways to support the channel, and it's easier than ever to do so. Yeah, just click that little notification bell and you're going to get updated immediately when a new video goes live. We're going to be doing more deck profiles like this. So first of all, Leafeon VMAX slaps more damage depending on the retreat cost of the opponent's Pokemon, and we still have Galar Mine in our format because it's a card from Rebel Clash. That means we're going to be able to make sure the opponent has a high retreat cost. If you look at that stadium card here, it does state the retreat cost of both active Pokemon is now 2 energy more, and that's going to be fantastic. Let's say we are up against something like a big Eternatus VMAX with a retreat cost of 3. With Galar Mine, that's going to be turning into a retreat cost of 5. That means you slap 300 damage for only 2 energies. And we do have Inteleon with some quick shooting to make sure we can one-hit KO some Pokemon. Super duper nice. What else can we see is that it also has a secondary attack with Max Leaf. Not going to be the attack we're going to be using often, but sometimes 170 with some Inteleon pings can get stuff like Crobat V or Eldegoss if you gust them up. A cool thing about buffing the retreat cost of Pokemon is that sometimes you can trap opponents. Let's say you use Marnie, and that means the opponent will need to have a way to just retreat their active if it's not able to attack or something. So that's super nice. Also, sometimes if you want to two-shot, they're going to be stuck in the active thanks to the high retreat cost we're adding with Galar Mine. Leafeon VMAX is weak to fire, but we're going to have a tool card to remove our entire weakness, which is super powerful for sure. So yeah, this is going to be our main attacker, 3 copies of Leafeon VMAX. There we go. Moving forward, Leafeon V is also very strong with the Greening Cells ability. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a grass energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck, and yeah, you can only use one ability a turn because your turn actually ends if you use the ability. But this is going to be nice early game where you're not attacking anyhow, so you can have some energy acceleration by your side. And don't look at the Leaf Blade attack. We're going to be using it for the main ability only. You want to go first with this list and already get an energy onto Leafeon. So the following turn, the only thing you need is the evolution and an energy. That's all you're going to be needing. So capture energy is also strong because, as you can see here, the attack Grass Knot also is just Grass Carlos. So capture energy will be super powerful in this list. Moving forward, we're going to be having the Inteleon engine. This seems to be popping up in a lot of decks that we talked about before. Ice Rider Calyrex, the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. So Inteleon, definitely get your hold on some Inteleons because they're going to be in a lot of deck profiles and post-rotation. You can also swap this with Chinchinos, but Inteleon is just way better to just pick out your cards. And with quick shooting, you can actually have one-hit KOs with the Leafeon, which is something I do like a lot. So as a little side note, let's say you're up against a two retreat Pokemon on Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. You're actually going to be with Galar Mine slapping 240 damage, which is actually also not too bad. So 2 Inteleon with quick shooting to snipe up some damage. That's the one from Chilling Reign, and then the one from Sword and Shield or Shining Fates, depending on which version you have, is going to be Shady Dealings, scouting your deck for 2 trainer cards, finding Galar Mine and Boss, finding something else. It's going to be fantastic, mark my words. So 1 quick shooting, actually 2 quick shootings and 1 Shady Dealings Inteleon is going to be the way this deck is going to operate best. Moving forward, 3 copies of Drizzle. Actually, you want to have a 4th copy if you want to, but I couldn't find room for a 4th copy, so 3 copies is all efficient because we have 4 Sobble, so it's a 4-3-3 line in general. And to finish it up, we also have 2 support Pokemon. We have Crobat V and Eldegoss V. Crobat to draw more cards, Eldegoss to get back a supporter, because you probably want to get back your stuff like a Birdkeeper if you're stuck in the active yourself. Sometimes they could trap a Sobble or something, and then you're trapped in the active if you don't have a switch card. You can use Eldegoss Birdkeeper, or you can use Eldegoss Boss to trap opponent's Pokemon. So that's super nice. And we're going to be running 1 Crobat and 1 Eldegoss in this list. Okay, that's about it for the Pokemon. So this is the Pokemon lineup. Super nice. So we have an Inteleon and a Leafeon and some support Pokemon in this list. Alright, moving forward, we're going to be checking out some supporters, shall we? We have 3 copies of Research. There's going to be a little bit of a split line between supporters because we can of course abuse Birdkeeper as well. We have 3 copies of Marnie, and then 1 copy of Birdkeeper on top of that. So the reason why we have 1 copy of Birdkeeper is just because of the fact that sometimes opponents might actually trap ourselves. That means they can actually just gust something up, and with Galar Mine being in play, we could be stuck as well. That's why Birdkeeper is super nice. I also love the fact that with Birdkeeper and Drizzle, you can even build up your hand for future turns, which is something I really like in this list. 3 copies of Boss's Orders, so you can gust whatever you please, and I do love trapping opponents. You can just gust up Crobat. Crobat suddenly has a 3 retreat cost. If they have a low hand size and if they don't run switch or something, it's going to be fantastic for you. I know Air Balloon could be a thing that is going to be helping the opponent. Not a lot of lists will be running a lot of switches. They're going to be running more copies of stuff like Air Balloon, so that's why the Tool Jammer will be fantastic, but more on that later. We're going to be running 1 copy of Phoebe just because the Decidueye is still a threat. I know we have Inteleon, which is actually also able to attack, but yeah, it's going to be the one from Rapid Strike, which is able to slap 70 damage. Not enough, but the Phoebe gets us through yeah, the Decidueye. If you want, you can add in a Palpad in here, but this is just helping your odds against that matchup. We're also having the Tool Jammer, by the way, which shuts down Big Parasol, which means we can keep on sniping with our Inteleons, which is awesome. Okay, we have 4 Quick Ball for the item department, as well as 3 Level Ball. So what we're actually going to try and do is set up as many Sobbles on the first turn. You can rely on Capture Energy, Quick Ball, and Level Ball to set yourself up. And Capture Energy, as long as you get 1 Leafeon V out, your first turn is going to be sublime. Very, very good, just because you're going to be able to accelerate that Grass Energy with the Greening Cells ability. Then 3 copies of the Evolution Incense will help out to scout out your Inteleon engine, but also Leafeon VMAX on the second turn. For some switching outs, that's going to be very important in this list because, of course, we're running 4 copies of Galar Mine, so that means sometimes we could be trapped as well, as we already mentioned, so we need some switch outs. You might think about adding an Escape Rope. I'm a bigger fan of just running 2 switches so you have a little bit more control, although 1 copy of Escape Rope, I could see the appeal of that for sure. But now, more importantly, the new tool card, Snow Leaf Badge, allows you actually, for your Leafeon V and Glaceon V, this also counts for the VMAX, by the way, if you were wondering. That means you have no weakness and no retreat cost. That means your Leafeon VMAXs suddenly have free retreat, suddenly have no weakness at all, and you don't have to worry about the Victini VMAX ever again, or any fire matchup whatsoever like Cinderace or whatever. You do have no weakness and also free retreat, which helps out with your Galar Mine strategy as well. And also with if you're up against the Leafeon VMAX mirror match, the Tool Jammer is going to be coming in clutch quite a little bit. Talking about some one-off item cards, we have Energy Search. This searches out a basic energy. It's going to be if sometimes you need that second energy to attack, and if you cannot find it, you can just go for stuff like the Drizzle. Drizzle finds the energy for you. Then 1 copy of Tool Jammer, shutting down all tools. The most impactful tool that you want to shut down is going to be Air Balloon, or opposing Snow Leaf Badges, or stuff that shuts down the retreat cost. With, of course, the Tool Jammer, you can make sure you can shut that down. But Tool Jammer also shuts down Big Parasol, which means you're going to be able to, of course, snipe with your Inteleons onto the Decidueyes, which is very impactful for sure. And then also a Tool Scrapper, so not only can you get rid of tool cards, sometimes you want to have Snow Leaf Badge on your Leafeon VMAX, so Tool Scrapper can do the job and get rid of Air Balloons. Other than that, Tool Jammer is also a preferred way. You can put it onto your Leafeon VMAX. You might even think about adding in 2 Tool Jammers, but then you will need more switch outs, so it all depends on your personal playstyle, to be honest. Then for the stadium card of choice, yeah, 4 copies of Galar Mine. This adds up the retreat cost and adds up your damage output quite significantly. So you need 4 copies of the Galar Mine. So that's gonna be it for all the trainer cards. Now let's hop over to the energies. We're gonna be running 3 copies of Capture Energy just because you can use, there's a cardless energy requirement, and Leafeon VMAX's Grass Knot attack, and that's gonna be fantastic. This is also very cool if you can get this out on the first turn. You can get 2 energies into play, so Capture Energy, finding Leafeon V, using the ability on Leafeon V, so you have 2 energies into play, and that's gonna be helping you out quite a bit. So 3 copies of Capture Energy. You might even think about adding in a 4th copy. I'm a very big fan of Capture Energy in this specific list. And then to finish out the list is going to be 6 copies of the basic Grass Energy. That's going to be enough to last you through the game. Sometimes there could be like 3 of them priced or something, but with of course Energy Search you can find it, and with the ability of Leafeon you can also find them quite consistently. So yeah, that's it for the list. Hopefully you guys did enjoy Leafeon VMAX. Be sure to check out our sponsors that helped this video possible. We are going to be checking out PotownStore.com. That is the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Be sure to check out the website. If you're looking for code cards, be sure to visit the website, and you can use the coupon code ZapDosTCG for 5% off your complete order. They will have Evolving Skies up on stock very, very shortly, so be sure to refresh the website. Also, go check out cardmarket.com. If you are a European player, you can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Use that affiliated link in the description below to help support the channel. And last but not least is going to be yourplaymat.com, the website where you can create your own unique custom playmat. If you click the link in the description right now, you get 10% off your complete order. They ship worldwide, so create your own custom playmat for the new season. Anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to let me know by destroying the hell out of the like button. Subscribe for more post-rotation deck profiles. We're going to try our best to cover every specific list that's going to be performing quite good post-rotation, so you know what to expect. The new season will be awesome. Stick around and subscribe because you get daily Pokemon TCG content here. Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about Leafeon VMAX, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more Pokemon TCG epicness. I'm out. Peace.